You know?
What do you think about the way things are now? Because the lessons are accessible at our fingertips now. So it's like that kind of relationship it's not so much required to actually get. So you were like, well, I want to learn this knowledge, and there was no internet at the time. You had to go travel to the library and get it. But nowadays it's like, well, let me just Google. Let me put 120 or Supreme Wisdom into Google, and it's right there. So like that's why the accountability isn't there. But what do you think about that? Today as opposed to what it is, what it was.
It's like a double-edged sword, because on one hand, it's still hermetic in a sense where it's still something that's tightly sealed. I don't care if it's on the internet or not. If your heart ain't right, if you got the wrong attitude, if you don't have somebody to help facilitate your growth and development,
well, you still need somebody.
Yeah,
right.
You ain't gonna be able to unlock it. I don't care how many of my videos you watch or watch your videos. Right. They is not gonna be able to unlock that, because it's a relationship, it's a culture. And in order to learn the culture, you have to take an anthropological perspective. You have to immerse yourself in it.
That's what they've been going through.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Other than that, you just doing some tourist shit. And that's what some people be on. It's a very casual, generic. If you just going online on Google, that's very casual and generic. You're not around the true and living. So you're not going to learn this the way that it needs to be learned. So the other side of that is that you get these Frankensteins out here that become disgruntled rejects that you see as parts of this so-called conscious community. You know what I'm saying? Where they got these bits and pieces and fragments of who we are. But then it's this hodgepodge. It's like a pack rat approach, where you got all of these other things you mixing and diluting and tampering with it, and now you're calling yourself this. Now here's the problem with that. Like we was talking earlier about shifters and shapeshifters, right? A shapeshifter, they become whatever is necessary for them to take advantage of any kind of opportunity, right? And in terms of principles and values, they mold and shape themselves according to what is necessary. So you can't really hold them to nothing, because if you come at them and be like, yo, word is bond his life, I give my life from word shall fail, how you see that degree to stand a third, they could just be like, I don't really deal with degrees like that. You know what I'm saying?
They don't live it like that. Like,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
You know, even if you wanted to come at them on some Moorish angle or some Muslim angle, they always got some response of why you can't hold them to shit, and they can do whatever they want, but yet they'll hold you to it. So what ends up happening is they put themselves in a position where they create these double standards. They have one standard for you and another standard for you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no standards. They do whatever they want.
They just constantly shifting.
Exactly. But they gonna constantly hold you to whatever it is that you're into, because, oh, I used to study that. I elevated beyond this. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with people like that, because you can't hold them to anything. So there's no sense of expectations. I know you know the knowledge agree. Word is bond is life, but if my life from word shall fail. That is what is common between us. Right. That is our standard. So there is a code of ethics, and there's an honor system between us. Right. And with that honor system, there's some expectations. There's certain things that I can trust that you will potentially do, and what you may potentially not do.
Inf Mega did this.